Once upon a time, in a quiet town, there lived a highly skilled carpenter. His hands were skilled in the art of crafting, and his reputation was known far and wide. After decades of dedicated service, he decided it was time to retire and enjoy the fruits of his labor. This carpenter was not just any ordinary worker. He had made a special promise at the beginning of his career. When he joined a prominent contracting company, he pledged that every house he built would be a masterpiece. He promised to pour his creativity, dedication, love, and care into each project, making it the most important one he had ever undertaken. Approaching retirement, the carpenter decided to visit his boss and share his plans. With a sense of nostalgia, he said, "The house I've just finished will be my last. I wish to retire from my services." The boss, who had always admired the carpenter's work, felt a tinge of sadness but respected his decision. "I'm sorry to see you go," he said. "But before you leave, could you do me one final favor?" With a sense of gratitude for his boss, the carpenter agreed, saying, "Of course, sir. What can I do for you?" The boss smiled and said, "Build me one more house, and then you can enjoy your retirement." The carpenter, eager to begin his retirement, decided to finish this last project quickly. Unlike his previous works, where he poured his heart and soul, he took shortcuts and used inferior materials. He wanted to complete the task as swiftly as possible. Within weeks, the carpenter finished the house. He called his boss to come and see it, hoping to wrap things up and retire at last. The boss arrived, examined the house, and then turned to the carpenter with a warm smile. "Thank you for this personal favor," he said appreciatively. Then, to the carpenter's astonishment, the boss handed him a set of keys and some documents. "These are for you," he said. "The house you've just built is my gift to you for your years of hard work and dedication." The carpenter was speechless. He couldn't believe his ears. The house he had built in haste and with shortcuts was now his very own. If only he had known that this was to be his home, he would have poured his heart and soul into it, just as he had with all his other creations. This story teaches us a valuable lesson about promises and commitments. The carpenter had broken his early promise, failing to give his best to his final project. He had not fulfilled his commitment to his employer and, in turn, himself. As a result, he ended up living in the only inferior home he had ever built. In our own lives, we must remember to honor our promises and fulfill our commitments. This story emphasizes that we should approach every task and responsibility in life with dedication, passion, and the intention to do our best. Breaking promises, taking shortcuts, or not giving our all can lead to missed opportunities and less than ideal outcomes. Just as the carpenter regretted not putting his best effort into his final project, we should strive to fulfill our commitments and give our best in everything we do, as this is the path to true success and fulfillment. This is the little learnings for you. Be happy and keep learning.